Good morning, everyone. My name is Ted Phillips. I'm the chair of the JEA Awards Committee, and I would like to call the July 24th, 2025 awards meeting to order. We have a physical quorum present this morning, represented by myself, Ted Phillips, Jordan Pope for Jody Brooks, and Ricky Erickson. OGC is represented by Rebecca Levy, and budget is represented by Stephanie Neely. Did we receive any public comment via email?
No public comment.
We have no one here in person. Is there anyone from the public on the call this morning who would like to speak? If so, please unmute yourself and you have the floor. Hearing none. One of these days, somebody's going to say something. Hearing none, we'll move on. Today's consent agenda, we have items 1 through 6. They've been approved by Procurement, Budget, OGC, Legal, the Business Unit, VP and Chief, and are ready for Awards Committee approval. Before we take a vote on the consent agenda, would any of the committee members like to move an item to the regular agenda or defer an item to another week? Hearing none, may I get a motion to adopt today's consent agenda?
Second.
So that was Jordan with the motion and Ricky with the second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Hearing none, the motion is adopted. We will move to the regular agenda. We have 3 items. So item number 1 is a sole source. That's all I remember. For CGI Technologies. Is there someone from the business or procurement who would like to give us a little bit background in why this is single source?
Cindy's on the phone. Cindy, go ahead.
This is Cindy Edgar from Technology Services. The current CGI vendor is the vendor who has created and owns our FMS system, Open Grid. And we are currently in the process of upgrading with them. They are the only vendor, they're sole source, they're the only vendor that creates it and supports it. They don't have third-party integrators or other implementers. And so after the project, we are going to go into a managed services agreement with them to help us continue to support this new platform on an ongoing basis. So this is a 3-year award to CGI for those managed services. They'll be doing our incidents, requests, working with the business, working with technology services to maintain our environments.
All right, so this is going to be doing something a little bit different. We haven't used managed services that often, but thank you for that. Anybody else have any questions for Cindy on item number 1? Hearing none, I'd entertain a motion.
So moved. Second.
So that was Ricky with the motion and Jordan with the second. All those in favor of awarding item number 1, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Hearing none, the motion is adopted. Thank you, Cindy.
Thank you.
Our second item is an emergency ratification with some repairs at Water Street substation. Is there someone from the business or procurement who would like to explain what happened?
Yes, good morning, Sebastian Camise, JEA Transmission Projects. The project was given to us by Operations and Maintenance. There is something called an isolator ring that has cracked. It started leaking oil pretty profusely out of the transmission circuit. O&M hired W.A. Chester, who does pipe type cable installations and repairs, and they put on basically a band-aid fix for the time being. Normally the oil lines run somewhere around 200 psi in pressure. Right now, the line is being ran to about 50 psi, and the leak was reduced to a slow drip. However, to permanently fix this, we need to actually replace the rings with new manufactured rings, which will require us to freeze the transmission circuit, disassemble the gas insulated switchgear, replace the broken parts, reassemble, and put it back together. So the original PO was for $25,000 from O&M to have WHS come to the site and do an assessment and put on the temporary fix. This new total, which is 393, so it's like a change order of 360 some thousand and some change, was basically for the proposal that they came back with after they did their original assessment. It is likely that this may go up slightly because we do need to add some additional scope for actually retrieving the gas insulated. It's called SF6 gas. You need to retrieve it, clean the chambers, put it back together. We're still awaiting what that's going to be. We should have it shortly, so there will be another change order to this. I don't know what the amount is going to be, but at this point, right now we're having WHS manufacture all the necessary parts. We got in touch with Hitachi, who is the original manufacturer of the GIS switchgear. They're going to be providing us with all the new the gaskets and O-rings. And they're also going to give us a quote for capturing the gas, undoing the GIS gear, and putting it back together while WHS does the actual repair. We were looking to start work as early as this week. However, that was delayed until we have all the parts. Once we have all the parts, we will be doing a freeze on site. If the freeze holds, we'll move forward with the repair right away.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions?
Yeah, long story short, they're the only ones that we know. If we can't get the leak stopped, final fixing fails, now they talk me, it's $1.
All right. I'd entertain a motion to award item number 2.
So second.
That was Jordan with the motion, Ricky with the second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, the motion is adopted. So our last item is item number 3. This is a progressive design build, in addition to the contract of $1.27 million. My question on this was, I know on these progressive design build, we add money as we go through the process. I just wanted to make sure that this was part of the plan. This wasn't additional money added because of something that came up that we weren't anticipating happen.
This is Dan Kirk from purchasing. That's this is a project that's being added that was planned. It's not something unexpected here.
Okay, thank you very much. Anybody else have any questions on award number 3? Seeing none, I'd entertain a motion.
So move. Second.
That was Ricky with the motion and Jordan with the second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Hearing none, the motion is adopted. Items 1 through 6 of the consent agenda and items 1 through 3 of the regular agenda have been approved for the July 24th, 2025 awards committee meeting. Is there any other business that needs to come before the awards committee this morning?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, just a brief talk about owner's direct purchase.
Yes.
As you may be aware, the board approved adding this sourcing to the purchasing code in May. So we've been working on that. We have some POs already started for 2 different projects, the Arlington East expansion project and the EES project out at Main Street. It's process-wise, the way it's going to work is the contracts will be awarded as normal, either by the awards committee or the board, depending on the contract value threshold. And then we'll ask the contractors for the quotes for any ownership direct purchase items that we've identified that we want to purchase. The hard quotes, not just the budgetary quotes that get on their bid in the project. And then we'll issue purchase orders directly to the manufacturers for those items, with no sales tax involved. That's kind of the whole point. And then we'll get invoiced for those items, and we'll pay the manufacturers directly. Materials get delivered to the project, the contractor stores them and maintains them, just like normal. We do assume title for risk and loss by doing this, once it shows up, but that's just part of it. But we are asking the contractors to maintain storage and things like that. And then once we issue all those POs for a certain time frame, if we know, okay, this is all the POs for now until the next GMP, or this is it for the project, we're going to do a deductive change order to the contract for those PO amounts. And we'll bring that change order to the awards committee as an information item. It won't be an action item for you, but just so we're completely transparent in what we've done, you guys will see it on the agenda as an information item. That's kind of a brief overview of how the process is going to work.
This is one of the things that we were working on, yes, save money. Some on the electric side of the house, on a generation project, maybe even transmission too, there is no sales tax.
Right, for the generation.
Yeah, so we don't, the law takes care of those for us, but on all of these big water projects that we have over the next several years, but we anticipate that we're going to save some significant dollars. That is not sales tax.
Just in these POs that we've done so far, it's right around $800,000. We have more to go before we're done with this set. That's what we have brought information on to you guys. But
Yeah, that's real money. 800,000 here, 800,000 there, you got some real money. So thank you, Dan, I appreciate that. Anything else? Seeing none, I will adjourn the meeting, and thank you for everyone for all the great work, and we will see you again next Thursday.